Okay, hello geeks, my fellow geeks. We are getting ready for Comic-Con Africa 2023. My name is Chris Jordan. I'll be with you in the Artist Alley on the 23rd of September, 11 a.m. for Super Geek Podcasting, right? How to bring about your own story, how to talk about what you want to do in the great platform, the great universe, I say, of the audio realm. All right, we're going to today speak about how to basically really hone in on this little thought process I call the 15 minutes of fame, right? So last week we did chat about how to carry a conversation, that want and need to actually speak to someone, but it's often difficult to carry conversation, especially when you meet someone for the first time. But it's a great technical tool. It's a great place to practice. You can hear birds in the background. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Excuse this bird that's super annoying. But anyway, sidebar. Okay, point is, right, so we want to be able to learn how to talk to various types of people. I myself, obviously, after years and years of experience, I can speak to anyone and I can speak to them about anything, right? Barring the idea of obviously us having prep for work, right? So prep for podcasting, prep for shows, prep for events, prep for whatever it is, right? But we need to be able to not be afraid of just coming up to someone. Again, this 15 minutes of fame, I would have to go to press junkets, press releases. I'd have to go to networking situations. I do this situations because I can't stand the whole very kind of vapid nature of having to go in and not pretend like you don't want to actually connect with someone because for a professional mean, but you actually are doing that at the end of the day. Anyway, networking, right? And any other social experience, like for example, a Comic-Con, where I'm going to come there and I'm going to create media opportunities for content creation, right? What do? Well, the thing is that I sit there and I say, okay, I only have to do this for 15 minutes, the 15-minute of fame concept, right? I go in and I make sure whoever it is that I talk to at a certain place or whatever it is, I'm going to speak to them for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I always start asking them questions. People love to talk. People love to talk about themselves. Yes, they do, because all of us like to do it, because what subject matter do we know best? Like our own lives and our own experiences. I do start saying the very kind of like vapid question of like, where you from? What do you do? And then it immediately can go directly into something a lot deeper. So we're at a Comic-Con where we are geeks, we are fanatics of a specific sect or whatever it is, or many different sects of the comic and pop culture areas. We have so much information to share because, again, a fanatic will know the how and where, why, who, and everything in between, right? Of what it is that they're super passionate about. So there's a lot of stuff that a person can actually tell you when you are interested in what they've got to say. 15 minutes. You only try 10 to 15 minutes and then you move on and be that weird person that goes to speak to everyone and about anything that they find interesting, to start practicing your ability to carry it for a for a certain period of time, right? You know what? There's something that we'll do this in the next. We'll do this in the next step or the next little tip, right? But it's the concept of being able to. Can I talk about myself? And I should be able to. Right now, I'm 43 years old. I should be able to talk for at least 40 years worth of content, right? Because I've got that many years behind me and that much experience, right? So there's a lot to say, right? And you've got to actually say to yourself, well, if I too go and say certain things that I would like to say to someone in conversation, what would they be? It could be endless, right? Endless. Again, 15 minutes of fame is all you actually need, not 15 years or 50 years that we could actually speak of certain subject matter, just 15 minutes. Try it. Make them talk. Make them talk. And then listen, like I've said before, because when you listen, you'll have follow-up questions and it'll delve into deeper directions and a great connection that you're going to build with a person that's sitting across from you. I'll see you at Comic-Con. Hey.